Hey everybody, it's Josh Mack, the chef. We're gonna do a traditional fade today. We're also gonna do the beard. Let's go. Alright, to start off this fade, we're gonna use a number 2. We're gonna take all the bulk out that we don't need, and that's just to start the process into the skin fade. So we're gonna go ahead with the number 2. Straight up. Once I get halfway, I'm gonna start clipper over combing and start creating the shape that I require. So I'm gonna work my way all the way around on the other side. I'm gonna keep going in with the number 2 blade, and we'll start clipper over combing on the other side. And the point of this is just to keep the haircut square. We don't want to go round. We don't want to go too high. We don't want to take the shape out of his head. All right, so our next step is to put in the 0 line. We go ahead and use my TI on blade. So we're gonna go ahead and put this 0 line in. We're gonna curve it. We're gonna make it drop into the back. And we're just gonna follow that all the way on the other side of the head. And this is just the base of my skin fade. So as we get to the back, we're dropping a little bit. We keep dropping. And we're gonna round it back up to the front, just like on the other side. I'm gonna bring this a little lower just so I can see where my skin fade is gonna develop from, and also where my 0 line is. And let's do that again on this side. So our next step into the fade will be in number 1. I'm going to pop my number 1 blade on. And I'm just gonna work my way up, maybe about 1 inch up from where I started my 000 line. And remember, this is how much space I have to create this fade to how I want it to be. So you don't want to go too high, because that will also take out the shape of the haircut. And the same angle that I did with the TI liner blade to start to create my 0 line. And follow that down. And this will be the first step into creating my skin fade. Do the same thing. I'm going to follow that back up and connect that to the other side. So we have the 000, and then we have the 1 line. I'm gonna go ahead and go up 1 more step. My next step will be the 1A. And I'm gonna go maybe about 1/2 inch up. Remember, I don't wanna go too high. I don't wanna go up there. So I'm going in again with the 1A. About maybe 1/2 inch up further than I did with the 1. And this is my next step. You're gonna see a little line, barely a line. You're gonna go in again with the 1. I'm gonna show you how to do that. But the same way I went in with the 1 and the triple zero with the TL on the blade. I'm just gonna go in an angle and follow that all the way down. About a half an inch up. And I'm just gonna go in, scoop out, and curve it down. All right, so we have the 000 line, we have the 1 line, and then we have a 1A. I'm gonna go back in with my number 1 blade, and I'm gonna use an angle. I'm gonna go in at an angle, like notching with your shears. And I'm gonna take that little weight line out. I'm not going too high into there. I'm just gonna do like a little scoop motion as I'm going in an angle. And I'll start blending that 1 into the 1A. You just want to barely get in there and take some of that weight out. You want to go too harsh. You don't want to create any more lines. All right, so we had the 000, we had the 1, we had the 1A, we had the 1.5. We're gonna go back in with the 2, which I started off earlier, and just define the shape that I started with. Okay, so we're gonna follow that all the way around to the front. So we're still going in, and we're taking our line out where we started with the 000 with the trimmer, and we're going in and we're taking that weight line out. We're also not going too high. We don't want to create more lines. And if you see any weight lines, you can definitely go inside and notch just like we did earlier with our 1s and our 1As and everything like that. We want to keep this a little darker right here just to create the C shape into the beard. We're going to do that next after we cut the top. So we're still fading. We're taking that line out. We're gonna keep fading down into the back. Remember, we're keeping this a little darker here, just to create a C shape, just to define our edges. So we're gonna connect into here, into the back, and I'm going in at different angles because remember the hair doesn't always come down straight. And I'm just going in, I'm scooping my half into the 1. Again, I'm using different angles, so I'm going against, I'm going with, going across. So this is pretty much the finished blend. I'm gonna go ahead and create my C line right in here. I'm gonna cut the top in a little bit. I'm gonna blend it down into the beard, and we're gonna continue to go on. All right, so now I'm going in and create my C shape, and I'm gonna start blending the beard once I'm finished. But I want it nice and sharp. Just like that. I'm just gonna go in and zero this in a little bit more. Use it like a pencil. Use a corner and create my line. So we went ahead and finished the haircut. We blow dried the top. We cut the top. We blow dried it. We also blended the haircut into the beard. We started off back. We started with the 000 with the TL on the blade. And we faded that down from the 1, the 1A, the 1.5, and then into the 2. We lined it up and everything. Blow dry the top, so we're gonna go ahead and style it with our Easy Blade Classic Pomade. We're gonna go ahead and style that now, and then the last part of the haircut, we'll go ahead and use our Easy Blade Shaving Gel and take off the bottom piece of the hair. Okay? And This is Josh Mack the Chef. You can follow me at JoshMack_the-Chef. Like and comment and subscribe on the video. Follow us at Easy Blade Shaving Products, also at Wayne's Barbershop. We're located in Groton, Connecticut. Thank you.